What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, and in today's video we're talking about 2xKO, and specifically we're talking about the fuse system that exists within the game. So first things first, what are fuses? Basically, they're like special perks or abilities that you can equip to your team in this game that give you honestly a decent amount of like creative expression, like freedom, which is something that we value a lot in fighting, as you know, player expression, everything like that, and a certain level of creativity that doesn't exist in most fighting games. And basically right now there are 5 different fuses in this game that all have a different effect or ability that they apply to your team. And I'm making this video because I looked on YouTube for my own sake to see if there was a video out there covering it, and there really wasn't yet. And this is a closed alpha, so I'm not shocked that there's not a video for everything out there yet. But I figured, okay, I tried things out for myself, looked into it, did a little bit of this smidge of testing and training mode to see like what they were doing, and I figured I'd make the video myself. It is worth noting that this is a closed alpha and we're only on day 2 of the closed alpha. So by the time that there's a beta, or especially the full release of this game, these fuses could change, and also there could be more added to the game. And I hope that they do add more because I think it would be a lot of fun. That being said, let's go ahead and jump into them. So we have Pulse, 2x Assist, Double Down, Freestyle, and Fury. And the first one I'll go ahead and demonstrate here is actually the Pulse fuse, because it is the recommended beginner fuse of the game. And essentially it just gives you auto combos. Press attack buttons rapidly for devastating combos. And yeah, Dragon Ball Fighters, Persona, whatever, you hit one button and then your character starts doing a lot of damage, and then they end it with a super if you're doing like the medium auto combo, right? So we just jump in here and demonstrate. Now I will say, I'm not somebody that has an issue with the existence of auto combos. I don't think it's a big deal. I think having it as an option, as a feature, for a player who may not be that great at fighting games, or is relatively new or learning and just wants to jump in, hit some buttons, match with their friends, and have a good time, I think the existence of that is fine. I will say though, I just personally kind of feel like, it's a little bit too much damage. That's just me though. I forgot to demonstrate this in the video, which is why I'm coming back here and editing this clip in now as I'm editing the video. Characters in this game have different levels of health, and this is partially why I feel like the auto combos do a little bit too much damage. Ari right now has 900 health compared to Yasuo, who you just saw before, right? So if we do that same auto combo on Ari, that is over half of her health bar for pushing one button. And personally, I just feel like that's I just feel like that's a little bit too crazy, but that's just me. You might disagree, but that's all. So that's Pulse. And then next, I guess we'll just go ahead in order of how they show up. Let's just go ahead to 2x Assist. So this one is empower your partner with multiple assist actions. I'm not actually good enough at the game yet to actually demonstrate this one, but basically the way assists work in this game is that you can only call it like once in a combo normally. Like they show up, they do an assist, they stay on screen for a moment because you can tag into them if you want by hitting X again. Well, if you're on a PlayStation controller, X, A if you're on a Xbox controller, whatever. And then they go away, and then there's like a cooldown period. With this assist, or with this fuse, you can actually call them twice in succession. You see this a lot, particularly with Ari right now. I know Sonic Fox has been playing Echo Ari. Echo Ari is a team that like I was kind of exploring and trying out for myself. And there's a combo routes people are using where you use double Ari assist, because her back X assist, or her back assist, I guess, is a lot like Super Saiyan Vegeta assist in Dragon Ball Fighters. So you're seeing that a lot right now in combos because there's a lot of people playing Ari. So I think if I just do something like this, yeah, you can just see I can just call her twice while she's on screen. Whereas with other fuses, you just can't do that. You can only call them once. They'll stay there for a moment because you can tag into them in this game by doing, just hitting the assist button again, which is a really cool feature and a really cool mechanic. But yeah, this is the only fuse that allows you to do that. So allows for better block pressure, block strings, mix-ups, and obviously a combo extension. And it's going to depend on obviously which characters you play, how useful or how strong that is. But yeah, I think it's pretty worthwhile. All right, next we have Double Down, which is combine your ult with your partners, and this is the DHC fuse. So if you, by the way, a lot of people don't know what DHC is, or like what it means or what it stands for. It stands for delayed hyper combo. And when we refer to something as a DHC, it just means when you do a super into a super, like you tag in your assist character for a super. You're very familiar with this if you've played Dragon Ball Fighters or Marvel or like any tag game, really, for the most part, I guess, outside of like MK1, which isn't like really a tag game, but well, it's not a tag game at all. It's a game with assists. It's an assist fighter. It's not a tag fighter. At least that's how I see it now. We're not here to talk about MK. But yeah, so if I just do a super real quick, you just DHC. So the supers in this game are just one button. There's no motion inputs, so all the supers are just down plus a skill button. So you have your S1, you have S2. So if I just do down S2, that's one of Ari's supers, and if I just do it again, down to S2, then you DHC into Echo, which maybe Echo, do I have a better one to show for DHC? Yeah, there you go. So you can pick which super you want to tag into, which is honestly a very welcome feature, because that's something that we have wanted to see in Dragon Ball FighterZ for a very long time, and we never really got that ability to choose which super you DHC into. And actually, can you, I assume, I haven't tried this, but can you DHC into their level 2? Well, actually, no, let me do it with Echo. So if I do this, right? You can. I assume that you could, but I hadn't actually tried it for myself yet. I just wanted to make sure. That's not like a mind-blowing feature. Like, yeah, you level 1 is level 2. Like, that should be doable, but I hadn't actually tried that till just this moment. So, yeah, that's what the double down, the double down fuse does. All right, so the next fuse is freestyle, which allows you to handshake tag twice in one sequence. Now, this isn't something that I'm adept at using yet. I haven't even tried this fuse for myself, but I've seen it in action. So I'll probably throw up a clip of like Cloud or someone doing a crazy ass combo for you guys on screen, because I know I saw Cloud do one earlier. But yeah, this is gonna be potentially one of the better fuses in the game. Like I think freestyle and 2x assist are like the most interesting ones for me right now personally. And freestyle seems like it could end up being one of the better ones, because what you can do with it is very creative, flexible, and just overall really, really cool. So obviously, like I said, again, closed alpha things are subject to change. Who knows what the future holds, but I do think this is a really dope fuse, and something that I wouldn't mind experimenting with for myself as the game progresses and as I get better and learn a little bit more. And the final fuse is Fury. When you're below 40% health, you get a bonus damage plus a special dash cancel. And this is one that I just tried out for myself today in training mode, because I fought a duo who was using it for themselves. I didn't really know what it did. Like I heard that it gave you a damage buff, but I didn't know about it. I didn't even know it had a dash cancel until right before I recorded this video. I was like, oh, because I hadn't seen anyone do it. I don't think I hadn't known it was a thing. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate that for you right now. It's pretty cool. Think of it kind of like almost like a Roman cancel kind of thing. I mean, it is quite literally what it calls itself. It's a dash cancel, and I think I already have my health bar set up. So once you get to 40% health or lower, your characters automatically get that little icon that you see up there below the health bar. That means you're getting the damage buff. So if I just do a combo real quick and just show you the damage, I haven't done the numbers to see how big the damage difference is, but if I actually go into the basic settings and configure champion health and give us 50, you see I don't have the icon. And if I just do like my Ari BNB, hopefully I don't drop this, and then I do immediately, because of course just YouTuber things. Third time's a charm. You can see that did 534 damage. And now if I do it with the where am I looking? Sorry, I'm really bad at navigating these menus right now. Configure champion health. If I do it with the damage buff, you'll see that it'll do a decent amount more. So, always when I'm recording, man, you know, just YouTuber things, it's fine. There we go. 614, so a pretty decent little boost. Like I said, you could quickly do the math yourself. I haven't done it, but it's definitely a noteworthy damage boost. And then the other really cool feature that I hadn't actually seen in action until I'd done it for myself is the dash cancel. So in this game, there's a dash macro. It's set to R2 by default if you're playing on PlayStation. And you can cancel out of normals with a dash, and it's pretty sick. And then you get this really cool looking pink aura around you. What I don't know just yet, because I haven't tried this in battle, is if you can only do this like once per round. Because if you'll notice, right now in training mode, right, I did the dash cancel, so I can combo with that if I want to, and I can link medium heavy again. And this also works on block. So if I go to bot settings and have the bot set to block always, you can do it on block as well, but I can't do it again. And I'm wondering if this is on a timer, because you see she has that aura around her. If I let the aura go off, nah, I can't do it again. So I don't know if it's like a once per round kind of thing or what with the dash cancel. I'm not really sure. I'd have to do some more testing with it, like in actual matches, to actually give a conclusion on that. But I do think it is pretty cool. All right, so as I'm sitting here recording this, something that I had wondered real quick that I wanted to try. I was like, wait, could you like air dash with this? Because right now in the game, the only character with an air dash is Ari. She's like a high mobility, like movement character, rush down, mix up, whatever. And Echo is as well, but he doesn't have an air dash like she does. So I was like, wait, if you use this fuse when you're down to 40%, do you get like an air dash? Because that would be sick. That's another fuse that they could add to the game that could be really cool, is like giving your characters an air dash if they don't already have one. But yeah, I don't think it works that way. That would have been sick though. That would have been sick. But yeah, I don't know how great the dash cancel actually is. Like maybe it could lead to some sort of just extended block pressure or mix-ups. I know that you can use it in combos and just get a little bit of extra damage, right? I can just do my regular B&B that I already do, that I of course dropped again, but yeah, you get the idea. It's for the combos that I do, it doesn't it hasn't like hurt the hit stun, like the hit scaling or the hit stun scaling too much and like made the combo sets too long, because I'm only doing a couple of extra hits. I don't know how much you could add on top. I've just barely grazed the surface of what this fuse has to offer, because like I said, I just tried it out before this video. But yeah, and that's the 5 fuses that we have in the game so far. I don't want to make this video super long. It's probably already longer than it needed to be. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you did. What's my outro? Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already so you can stay tuned for all those content that I'm bringing you. With all that being said, that's pretty much all I have today. Remember, nothing can happen until you swing the bat. Later.